evening. How is everybody? I'm getting myself settled in. Just came in off of work, and let me tell you, I'm ready to do some more grinding. I have some things I need to get done, need to get taken care of today. I gotta look into Profit Taker, and I got a new build to show off that I'm not done yet. After all that shit talking that I did on this guy called Warfarm, he actually had a couple of good builds. It's just his tier list that could use a lot of work. That's just me. Let's check in. Whew, we're coming at it fresh. What's up, West Bess? Good to see you in. Usuals. What up? Stream Elements, the bot. I'm trying to set this up to be a little bit better, a little bit more professional, so to speak. And we're gonna take a look into maybe creating some graphics, zhuzhing it up. And I'll tell you why. It's because I looked on YouTube. My YouTube shit is popping off right now. Hello everybody on YouTube. Literally, I checked this morning, I had like 600 something views in my latest video. And I know for a lot of people that's not going to sound like a lot, but for me, it's huge. Here's my build for my Wisp I'm going to be using today. Holster amp, very important for what I have intended for a little bit later, and I'll show you exactly how it works with some synergies. I do need to remove Carnus Carapace. I only had this in here for survivability. Realistically, you can pop that right off and replace it with something else that's much more required, and that is, was it holster? Can't remember. It was something speedy holster or some other mod. I can't remember. No, it's vigorous swap. This right here. I need to rank it up too, and I have exactly none of the required stuff to get that done because I am dead on Endo right now, and I got to get that built up. Vigorous swap. Here's the reason why you want to do that, and it's all gonna come together here in a minute. But you want to use Vigorous Swap for one important reason. It works with Holster Amp, Arcane Fury for my melee on critical hit, 60% chance to increase 180% melee damage to melee weapons. That also helps Mold Augmented, pretty much best in slot for what you can really roll on this, just because it gives you power strength. Power strength is not entirely important for this build, but it will be for other aspects of it. So here's the meat and potatoes. I found out this little lovely thing a little bit ago, and I didn't have, well, the balls to put it all together. What's up, a lonely girl? Good to see you in. Welcome back. This is what I'm going off. Air melee projectile damage is increased by 400% after traveling 30 meters. This thing just shoots a ball when you do like a double jump melee, and I'll show you what numbers that I'm able to push on this unfinished build, because it does not require a finished build, but it will be helpful to have a finished build. And I have to put another forma or two in here to make it realistically good. On ability cast, gains 60% corrosive damage on melee strikes. Not really important. I think you can do a melee influence on that one. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to that one, because the electricity status, which I have my shit built up for. On melee electricity status, 20% chance for melee elemental status effects to apply to enemies within 16 meters for 20 seconds. Or 12 seconds, sorry. Cannot refresh while active. Here are the two pieces that I'm missing in my build right now. My Y. And that is just your usual... where is it? It's the, Condition Overload. Once I have the points, I'll slot that in there, and then I'll just do two of whatever I have largest for statuses, just to build your base numbers up. And you want your base numbers up as high as you can possibly get it. And what kind of helps with this is my critical multiplier. My critical multiplier is at 9.5 times, where the base is 5, and it is because I ripped out my purple shards to put it into my Wisp. And so now I have them in here. I got my regular purples here. I got my one Tau Forged, 37% melee damage. I can probably increase it even more by getting rid of this amber one. But I kind of agree in that one YouTube video with Nightmare Frame or whatever his name is, where Wisp feels a little slow on casting her abilities. Sometimes it feels like she just straight up doesn't cast it at all. And it's a little bit annoying. You'd be mashing the one button hoping that anything happens, and you're just like, all right, bet. I guess I'm not gonna be having any abilities deployed today. Oof, got more piling in. What up, Double O Emily? How you doing? H Fades, welcome back. Trap Snap, good to see you again. Marky ZY and K. Oof, the usuals. The gang's all here. All right, we're gonna be doing a little bit of that profit taker stuff. After checking in what's going on with the Star Days. I think it's just the same time as same thing as the last event. You just go and check in with that one person that you can buy bonds from. Get a sip of Wawa. Gotta stay hydrated. Important. You go up this little elevator thing. Yeah, you get pinked out of your mind.
Stardust, you made it. It would not do to stand ticker up on this of all days. Your big day.
Ooh, my big day.
Star days are all about the things that keep this.
Let's see, you got some wings.
Love Stardust.
Neon wings.
All its forms.
A color palette.
A planet for the stranger who turned their fortunes around.
A very talkative ticker.
Stardust. Give love
Skin
away,
for your skin, Jotty.
It multiplies. We rarely know what we mean to others.
A new ephemera.
Ticker means to change that.
Really good for frost, I guess.
Day celebrates life and love and the value of those.
The weapon? Nah, it's just a skin.
Heaven may have nicer weather, but
The extremely conversational ticker.
Here's to you, Stardust. Words and deeds are seeds, Stardust. They may seem like nothing in the moment.
Oh my
but
God!
they can fall from you and begin growing in others.
He's like Vor all over again.
Barren is what I'm saying. You've given us an orchard. Happy Star Day.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to include? Anything else at all? All right, so that's the Star Days with the extremely conversational ticker over there. We're gonna do a few runs on the profit taker because I have to grind for some shits. I gotta get my hands on shits. I gotta get my hands on repeller systems. I don't know how to find them. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no idea where to look for them. I gotta get solid toroids, whatever. I think they come with that mission pretty easily. We're gonna be doing maybe 5 or 6 runs on it. And if I'm not able to get any of the things that I need, we're gonna take a look at doing maybe a couple of the lesser ones before we hit Wikipedia, like intelligent people should. Also, let me know on how the stream looks like to you. I found out in OBS there's a setting where you can change your own bitrate, and if you have it on simple and you change that bitrate to 6,000, 8,000, whatever, I had mine at 6 because apparently Twitch does not allow me to stream higher than that, and so I was just like, well, okay, I guess I'll just be with visual problems all the time. But we got it switched up now, and I'm wondering if that impacts the quality of the video, because yeah, it's a little bit better to do. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and do the first required thing and put some audio on, because Warframe, for some reason lately, does not like to have audio in any of its game modes. I wasn't talking shit when I said that whoever wrote that whole program needs to get out of DE. You're fired forever. Terrible. Just do that. A remix.
Party. Right. We're all here. Let's get started.
Oh, really?
Final phase.
Thanks. Anybody else do that? Open up. I'm looking forward to seeing how my current build as it is works, because I just do not flat out have any of the stuff that is required, and this mission is dummy easy. If it loads. Let me out. Let me out. 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 Yeah. Let me out. Yeah, it's doing some alright damage. I gotta be a bit farther, huh? Yeah, there we go. Look at that, basic, borderline, no mods. Sweet Christ, what is the audio in this game? It is a little loud right now. Let's go to that. Ugh, I got deafened by whatever that was. There we go, a little bit better. I was literally complaining about the audio guide a second ago and how much in the bit, and they're just like, turn it up. 1,000. 1,000%. Blow out some eardrums, baby. Oop, into the water. What is that that's making that loud ass noise? Somebody nearby? Oh, nice. That's exactly what I wanted, Warfarm. Alright, I think I gotta switch to my melee, like, dedicated. If I can do that appropriately. Put on some eclipse, see if that changes anything. Oof. It's a little clunky to use, but I tell you what, you get some results out of it. Look at that, 2 million damage. Yum.
That's it. Focus your arc-wing weapons on the ore. Compromise the exoskeleton.
How do I use my heavy boy?
Work your way to the torso.
Why am I shooting so quickly? Look at this. It's like a Rambo. Ah! Alright, how do I get rid of this? I don't want it anymore. Thank you. Do one of those. Press 4. Jump into the air and melee. God damn it, whatever that is, it is mega loud.
Heads up, Sparky.
Rock face.
Nuts. No. Look. They're sinking with the ore. Shield's going back up. Outwelder, deal with those pylons. Shields are waiting. Whatever you're doing is working.
Oh, dude, I'm not a fan of this landscape right now. I keep jumping in the water like a monk.
Aim true, outwelders.
Here I go again. Literally after talking about it. Yeah, I gotta definitely switch to dedicated melee for this thing to work.
99.
Look at that, 4 million damage. Oof. It's a little annoying to use, I'm gonna be completely honest, but with that kind of damage, I think I can adapt. And this is not even a fully built kit yet. Might do a quick Hydroid. Get that sorted out. Or Hydron, whatever it's called. I'm not a fan of that. Maybe I just suck balls and gotta use it better. That's the very likely very likely situation. Press 4. I don't really feel that the Eclipse is doing anything. Ooh, 13 million. Let me shut up. Ooh. 41 million. Good God. 22. Oh. Of course, I'm doing 90% of the damage now. Holy shit. Press 4. And goodbye, enemies. This is so gonna get nerfed. There's not a chance that this is not. $30 million right there. Getting hit by giant shields. Give me a second. Oh my God, I'm getting bullied by giant shields. Why is this taking so long, huh? What's going on? Are they just not in that phase? Usually it takes like 10 seconds to kill these guys. What's going on? Is it the ads you're worried about? Is there a bit that we should be shooting at? Am I missing something? Is it bugged? Wouldn't put it past it. Warframe has not been terrifically stable these last couple of days. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Heads up. Bombardment inbound. This should confuse your adaptation.
That's weird. Why can't I use my siege ability on him? Gotta love the Necromex. Look at that. 500,000 damage, million damage every shot. And I'm not even using anything like hotness on this. Yeah, whoever's working the audio, they need to go look at whatever that is. I'm assuming it's a sniper rifle of some kind. I heard that little duck is in these missions or something like that helping you out. If that's the case and that's them shooting, you need to take that audio, bring it down to like 20%. What is going on with that? That volume is way too high. See, I'm doing damage with that. Let's see if I can't press 4. Damn it. I was gonna check.
Is this a bad time?
What is it?
Satellite just moved. Ned's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
Oh, won't we?
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
I wonder if there's a bit of lore that I missed out when they were actually creating this character, because I don't know what the whole Dolly thing that she's talking about is supposed to reference.
Pressing fire.
Then again, I'm not a Profit Taker pro. Is there any part of it that we can shoot? Eyeball, maybe? Loin. I think that's a wrap. Alright. A Radiant Relic. The worst drop that you could possibly get. Oof. You know, when the movement system isn't acting horrific, it feels great. You get those numbers in. But it does feel like I'm bugging the living shit out of the game in order to make it work.
At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will...
What up, Alicia? Welcome back. Yeah, for a relatively unmodded melee, not bad at all. Definitely not bad at all. EXP farm in a boss fight. I'm only getting charisma toroids. I think I gotta go do lower level shit. That's a drag. You mean to tell me that I can't be an ultimate super god?
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started.
Oh, wow, okay. I guess we will. Jarmang. Atmo. Where's that one? Yeah, this is... You can get these things, which I'm looking for as a rare reward. How many grinds is that gonna take? Or how much grind is that gonna take?
Sparky, right.
Can I get it as a regular drop from the exploiter? Ratified exploiter by condensing diluted thermia in the mission. Ugh, fuck that.
I'm gonna lie. We could use you, but we made it this far on our own. Get in touch when you can.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is how quick I'm gonna get in touch with that. Yikes. We're gonna do a couple of quick ones. I'm gonna buy myself a booster real quick. Boost. 3-day, whatever. We're gonna see what this build looks like at its maximum potential. I have to see it. We're gonna remove that. Put another forma for, what was it called? Something switch? Swap. Fuck, I was close. Vigorous swap, and that's a dash. So we'll do actions, drop in that. Yep. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit sucky to do missions with it without it, but without Carnus Carapace, but I'm okay with it. We'll get along just fine. Hey, the wise. Let's take a look. Mission overload. Can I fit that in there yet? Yeah. Although I think I'm realistically gonna have to add another format into it just to make it work. I'm not gonna complain it too much because it's gonna be nerfed in the next mission, or not next mission, but next update anyway. Because that's how DE does it. They're just like, oh shit, somebody's actually enjoying this build. Let me remove it immediately. And it really sucks about that because you spend all this time discovering it, you do the math, or you're like me who freeloads on other people's builds. You know what I'm saying? Looking it up on YouTube, going like, okay, and then I would really hate to be those guys who look it up. I think drop's enabled. What the fuck drop is enabled on my stream? Should not be. More options? No? Okay. Whatever.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
That's the only thing that sucks about using this little tool here. Is that you'll ground slam every once in a while. Oop. Hell should do numbers like that. I've always wanted to make daggers worth it in this game. A long time ago it used to be. There was one dagger mod from Red Veil that you could slot into your weapons. And I think it was Red Veil, I can't remember. But it added something from when you finished it. Finished enemies with it. It would give you like invisibility or slow or something. I can't remember what the actual details of it because it's been that long. But I swear there was something in it that made daggers worthwhile, and then it got nerfed because it would impact Ash pressing 4. Look, another reason why this weapon's getting fucking nerfed. Look at that. I don't even have to look at him. Let's just shoot some walls. Some walls here, yeah. Shoot the wall. This is exactly why that weapon's getting nerfed, dude. So if you have the epitaph and you need to do some leveling, just do it now. Get all your leveling out of the way. Look at that. Great gameplay. I'm glad I have the new core, because when this thing gets nerfed, there's gonna be a huge uproar about it on YouTube. These DE haters are real fun. It's just like, dude, you can shoot through walls and floors. Look at this. There's an enemy right there, probably. Like, are you kidding me? You should not be able to do this at all. It's a little on the dumb side. I will agree with them on their eventual nerf for that. Wasting my life waiting on the elevator to go up. Meaty. I like how last night I looked into seeing maybe it'd be time to do some streaming. I thought about picking up to start my what do you call it, Cyberpunk playthrough. Finally, after all the time I've shit on it, I'm in the extreme mood to play it, and they released an update, of course, after I've modded it out. And the mods that I put in there weren't extreme, you know what I mean? Some texture updates. I muted all the ads inside of Cyberpunk because I personally find the ads in Cyberpunk to be a little bit on the loud side, especially when you're just wandering around and you hear RG Attic or whatever that fucking one thing is. I literally heard at one point they changed out the audio in that game for that one specific ad because everybody thought it was annoying as fuck. And I definitely agree with them, because it was annoying as fuck. Every time that you would go into one of those little elevators, especially on the one in and out of your apartment, and you're like me, and you're like, I want to get submerged. I want to get involved in the world. I want to feel like I'm there. Let me take the long way around, so I can really absorb the world, so to speak. And then you get hit with those commercials. Boner Soup or whatever the other one was. I don't remember. The Silicon Conquistador. I just wanted to get rid of that. Of course, now it doesn't matter because they did another update for it, and I have to re-update all my mods. Boo-hoo. Shouldn't be too much of a difficult thing. The only thing I'm really worried about right now is codeware. Codeware, for some reason, for the Cyberpunk mod, requires you to have another mod. I can't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to make it work with red mod, regardless of whether or not you use it or not. You double jump and click that. Yep, cool. Can't remember what that mod was called that I had to install, but you literally had to put that in there, or else codeware would simply not work. It was like a weird scripting bug, or not a bug, but it was like a dependency that wasn't included inside of the actual mod page itself. And I kind of hate that when authors don't really do that. They don't really pay attention to what their stuff needs, because I guess he just left one thing on. It's kind of like how Skyrim mods. If you just use one little iota of one thing, now you have to include it. Which reminds me, Skyrim got updated. I found out literally the easiest way possible to prevent yourself from updating constantly is to simply take a copy of your exe files. That is going to be your launcher exe and your regular Skyrim.exe. Put it on your desktop. Copy that, put it on your desktop away from everything else. So that way when it does update, you can just copy paste it directly into your Skyrim folder, and it would be exactly like if you never updated anything, because these updates that roll out for Skyrim don't actually fix anything. They don't. It's usually just creative content or something like that, or something that changes up how what do you call it, the creation kit works. That might help, but usually it's nothing big. I tried looking at what the latest updates were possibly going to be. You know, what are they going to include? Is it going to be anything nice? Turns out no. There it is. Whew. It feels jank to try to use this Exodia, if I'm going to be honest. But the payoff on it when you do hit is massive. See that? Yum. I gotta fix my sleeping schedule. I've been waking up dummy late lately. I spent a little time trying to figure out or learn how to edit videos for my last upload on YouTube. I found out I have a stalker. Real awesome to find out directly in the middle of a stream, but it is what it is. One of my coworkers followed me home one day, and now I gotta deal with that. Yeah, we should spend some time together. We should not. We really should not. You should find a hospital with one of those jackets that make you hug yourself, because you could use a hug. All in a day's work, I suppose. I cannot possibly imagine what compels those types of individuals to do that. I tried talking to them a little bit, like, hey, you know this is not normal, right? And of course, they don't see that not normal at all. Oh, we should definitely spend some time together. Oh yeah? I'm gonna go with a no. It's not a normal thing to do.
Extraction is ready.
Are we leaving already?
Unless you can handle more of the enemy. That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Max rank. Let's see what we can do with it. Almost done with the Wisp Prime too. How much What stuff do I have in there? How do I leave? How do we leave? Whatever that works. Oh yeah, I primed out my my little orbiter here. These are the bits and pieces that you can get at the new, not Chrysalisk area. What do I call it? Sanctum Autonomica, or whatever it is. Here's a stool. Put them two together. It goes like a little wooden bench almost. I'm really digging this look, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not like top tier, ultra. But I'm getting there. How far can we go? I got 17,000. Need a little bit more credits, and I can get it 1 under for 150 plus damage on it. What's the maximum on it? 165? We can do 150. Pretty close anyway. Need a little bit more credits. Do we do a run of capitalization? I'd rather not, if I'm honest. I don't know why, but it feels like that mode just drags on and on and on. Shinobi load, we might be able to slap in primed Fever Strike. Okay, we got 5. Cold. Have anything we can do with cold? Too much, huh? Oh no, I gotta do another Forma? What about this by itself? Too much? Yeah. God damn it. I gotta do another one. The fucking drag. And it is a D polarity. Apply. Meme approved. Alright, we'll just keep doing a couple of more of these. I don't know how you guys feel personally about it, but when you have a stranger knock on your door that you see like at work and you've never invited them over, it gets a little awkward.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Premier prey on the weak, but we
I don't even know where to go with that one, if I'm completely honest. But it is what it is. I gotta check out this VOD after the stream to figure out if I fixed my quality issues, because it was not good. It's been not good for a little bit. I thought about recording the video on the side, like in the background, to see if that would change up anything. Maybe, maybe not. The videos I saw on YouTube were borderline unhelpful. There's like this one guy over there who does short tutorials, and the tutorials are easy to follow. The guy just has a smile that doesn't meet his eyes, and he looks like a serial killer. Like, I'm gonna see that guy in 2 or 3 years on the news for having chopped up his wife and kid. Guaranteed, guaranteed. I'm gonna have to find that guy so you can look him up yourself. Take a look at his nightmare smile, and you already know. That guy has got gigabytes of, like, murder stored on his hard drive. Look at that. #1 reason why this thing's getting nerfed. So if you have it, play with it now. Yeah. What up, Regress Z? How you doing? Sucks Doy. What up? Welcome in. I don't know how to pronounce that name, I'm sorry. If your name has suck in your name, it's gonna sound weird anyway. There you double jump and then you hit. There you go. For unmodded, not bad at all. It even took off my ribbon, which I gotta show you my ribbon. Do not make me forget that. There's a couple of games I'm gonna look into playing. Fox Believes. that I'm at my best when I have something to complain about. So we're gonna play games that I definitely know I'm not gonna like. One of them is called Mech Warrior. I'm not looking forward to Mech Warrior, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I looked a little bit into it, and it was like, kind of like EVE Online, where it was just spreadsheets and numbers. I don't know who finds those games fun, but I'm not an accountant by trade, so I don't find any of that to be extremely interesting. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna give it the old fair shake and see what the game is about, in the very least. Another one that I talk shit on, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. We're gonna take a look at that. I'm not a card guy, to be completely honest. I'm not into cards at all. But they want me to try it out because they play it. And they're like, ooh, you should check this out. It'll definitely be fun to somebody. Yeah, you. That's all it is. You just want to giggle at my fucking frustration. You're going talking like, oh, look at this person. Maximum sweat. His armpit hair is literally down to his knees. Hasn't showered in days. And he comes up to play a card game against me. He's got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trilogy playing in the background, front to back. 24-hour whatever loop. He's quoting every line while he throws down the cards. You just need the heart of the cards, Yugi. I already played one nerd-ass game, and that is this one. I'm waiting eternally to be banned from it for no fucking reason. I've heard so much drama over the years. I tried to check in a couple of days, not a couple of days ago, but like last month or something like that. I tried to figure out like what was going on with the original YouTubers that played this game, like PK Diamantes, I think that was his name, and a gay guy plays, AGGP. I think they ended up going for it because it's technically against TOS to say that. It's even though it's in his name, but whatever. The drama that I stumbled on was nuts, to say the least. For somebody who talks so much mess, as much as AGGP did, him getting burned for doing something that stupid was was a little bit nuts to me, if I'm going to be completely honest. You would think that if you devoted so much time in this game that you would jealously guard everything that you had with it, but this guy was just like, nah, we would get other people to play it. Post-migration in progress. Hey, don't you like you losing all of your experience? Love that. I love losing all of my experience right before the game ticks over. I bet you he got kicked in his face by his mother. He's sitting over there going like, oh, 5 more minutes, Mom! It's been 5 minutes! She just gives him that, like, John Woo jump in the air, double foot kick. You respect me in this house. No, but it's a shame to hear about it. Mogamu, I remember enjoying his videos. I haven't seen Mogamu post a thing in years. I used to be subscribed to the guy. I can't remember what he's about these days. You go to check up on like other YouTubers that you might have watched. There's one that was really into posting exploits about Warfarm in their little YouTube channel, and I guess something happened somewhere where he ended up getting caught for having cheat engine on his computer. I was just like, dude, what the fuck? And he's just like, it's good for games that are super grindy, that are single player, and I was just like, all right, but there's also mods for that. You know what I mean? Nexus mods. Not sponsored, go at it. There's usually something like that in every game where somebody somewhere has put together like an script extender that you can just put whatever you like into it. You don't need to be downloading horrific fucking software like that. Oh, there's that moment again, hold on. Where's the volume button? The one song that made me want to play Cyberpunk all over again. Alright, let's stop fucking around. Tab out of it. Get that back out to the listenable fucking whatchamacallit. Dude, I'm so bummed out that they did that update. Not that I'm bummed out about the update itself. They actually put some pretty good shit in there and did some pretty necessary fixes for Cyberpunk, but I had my shit modded and ready to go. I was ready to start my Let's Play and everything. I was looking forward to going back into that club and looking Solomon Reed in the face and being like, when is the last time you cried? Because now is the moment. I'm having the time of my life, and you are sitting there with like a scotch or whatever a man like that drinks in his hand. I'm an ex-CIA agent. Everything is terrible. The government made me do terrible things. Oh yeah? Why don't you do yourself a favor and chill out, dude? Sit back, relax, listen to some music. There was even a live performance there, if I remember correctly, by Izzy, the robot lady. If you meet her in an early part of the game, you can get her headdress or something like that from that mission. And it's a super awesome fucking live performance. There's stuff on it on YouTube if you want to give that a look. But the live performance there really kind of drew you in. I loved it. I loved every second of it. I love that live performance shit where somebody takes the time to develop that for the game. I felt involved, locked in. Oh, fuck, I'm really regretting it. I'm gonna have to take a look at it tonight and see if codeware and all that business was updated. Because I know the visual altair, I don't know what kind of name they set up for it, but it was goofy. The visual altair or whatever the fuck thing that you can put on your little computer. It's like a little shopping center, so you don't have to go to every single guy. Do you have this t-shirt that I want? You can just go to the virtual altair, whatever it's called, and buy whatever outfit that you were looking for. It saves so much time when you're trying to put together a look so you don't look like a goofy clown with a bunch of different colors on it. Oh yeah, we gotta get out of here, huh? Did it save my progress? It kind of looked like it did, I don't know. I kind of feel like if there wasn't a host migration, I would have had a full level up here on the Wisp. No longer. Get me out of this. I was gonna put together like an outfit, create these little screens so I can look all professional for the first time ever. What was it? It was 7,000. I got to do 700,000. I got to do some capitalization. No. We'll level up the knife on capitalizations. But switch to the boy, the new Inaros, which anybody realistically should be using right now. Because Colavero is the best Warframe in my personal opinion for melee in general. Because like I said, when I first looked at him, like his base stats right here, 650 armor for nothing. Nuts. Nuts. His health is literally half of Inaros, but it doesn't matter because when you mod him out, he gets pretty fucking intense. And this is just basic stuff that you can get anyway, because you get Umbral Intensify whenever you do the Sacrifice quest. Am I right on that one? Sacrifice? Prime Flow and Prime Continuity just come from Barotikir. Barotikir here, looking at you. You look dumb. Dumb animal, dumb. Alright, we'll do one of this. No thank you, invest. Here. Oh wait, fuck, I gotta buy a booster, huh? Oh no, I'm that guy. Shit, I'm sorry, that was me. That was me. Booster, credit. Where is the credit one? I'll be playing Warframe for a little bit anyway, we'll do that. I am. Alright, now we'll do that. Anyway, not to get sidetracked again, but I checked in on the drama. I tried reading on their TOS or EULA, because the guy was trying to make arguments against the EULA. And the arguments that he made were nonsensical, because he was caught red-handed. And if he was caught red-handed with fucking cheat engine, he was most likely trying to use it on Warframe. Let's be completely honest right there. Guy was definitely using it on Warframe, and that's why he got fucking banned. If he wasn't a scumbag, he would have never had that problem. But no. I'm gonna have my own things. Are you protecting yourself? That's crazy. I do wonder what it's been like for the other YouTubers that I used to watch back in the day. There was one that was really intensely about lawyer, and I can't remember his name at all. You would check in with him every once in a while to like whatever update was happening. Hey man, any new stuff going on with Warfarm? And he would have something about it. It used to be so different, and now everything's crazy. Oh, the shield. I guess I'll just walk away now. That new? I kind of feel like that wasn't a thing. Whew. My armor don't give a fuck about you, boy. That's what I'm saying. Colvero? It's nuts. Palermo? Shit. I cannot get that guy's name to save my life. Oh, just rolled into him. Guess I wanted my death sentence. Reset the clock real quick. This guy is just sitting here for. I kind of remember the Vectis being a little bit stronger than that. I recently got a ribbon for it, thinking that I could make it pretty good, because you could use depleted reload on it. And if it had, because it has like one bullet in the chamber anyway, you get the extra 60% extra damage anytime you shoot anyway. And it kind of feels like, I don't know, was the Vectis touched? Who touched you, Vectis? That guy has one move, get shot in the ass. Now that's real talk, though. They be really overreaching on a lot of things when it comes to their TOS, and it's kind of their prerogative. It's their choice. They can definitely do that, but is it good to do that? My mind tells me not really. There are some things that I literally just can't talk about because they were during the heat of the whole political spiel back in the United States, when it was at its hottest and there was debates going on, and Warframe was apparently just banning anybody who was against whatever their political view was. And honestly, I don't think a game company should be giving any fucks about any politics. They really got to be doing their part to shut down all of the politics realistically, so it doesn't enter their sphere. A lot of their TOS makes a lot of sense from not a publisher point of view, I'm trying to find out the word for it, but from like a moderation point of view, because there's a lot of things that can be said and a lot of things that shouldn't really ever be said. Jesus Christ, what is going on with this Vectus? That's no good. Because there are like limits on specified words. Like name calling. You can't call somebody a specified name, but other people might not find that offensive. But you really got to blanket it, because if you don't blanket it, then people are going to use it in a malicious manner anyway. And it really shouldn't be left up to the individual who might not be offended on that to make that particular call. I don't even know if DE's parent company is public or not, but that might also be having a huge impact on that, because they used to be a private company owned by themselves. They self-published the game, and they were bought out by whoever came out before Tencent. I think they were a different company, and they were bought out by Tencent sometime, was it last year or the year before? Can't remember. And those people might be setting those requirements up too, because you got to realize, at the end of the day, this is a business. So there might be stances that the company might take that might not be your favorite. Fair enough, really. But in the end of the day, they have to keep their bottom line, just like you have to keep your bottom line. And your job requires you to speak a certain way while you're there as well. I can definitely see why they would go ham on banning specified words and stuff like that. I just tend to not agree with it when it starts to get a little far. Again, it's their game. Tried placing myself in the players who did get banned shoes. How would you feel? And generally, you wouldn't feel exactly ecstatic about it. There's something I can do here. What? No. You wouldn't feel ecstatic about it because, of course, you lost all your progress, but wouldn't you be so happy to not have to grind anymore? Oh, finally. Reprieve. I want to buy a Hydroid Prime for 1 platinum capitalization. Get the fuck out of here. I watched a video a little bit ago about Hydroid. Is this a window or a fucking... Is this a Windex commercial? What happened? Yeah, this gun is not great. I gotta figure out what the fuck is going on with it. Get out of here, man. Welcome in, Circle Sidis. How are you? Double O Alyssa, how are you doing? Double O Ella. Is this the whole family? Another TT viewer. Hey! Give me that scam link. I'm looking for it. Feel Sunny Man. Welcome in. Rockin' double underscore. Good to see you. Hey, everybody's coming alive. Right when I start talking about drama with this game. Right, let me max it out real quick and take a look. It was swap, right? Trigger swap. Open that up. Go 1 under to get that. Apply fusion. Yeah. We go to wisp. Wisp, wisp, wisp. I had Umbral Intensify, and we'll do the swap for that. Now we should be getting about 200% damage on weapon swap or equip, which should encompass when you press like the quick melee button from your main mission or whatever. Let me turn this down a little bit more. Let's go try it out again on the Profit Taker. I was doing 90% of the damage last time, and hopefully whoever's doing that mission actually knows what they're doing this time, because I saw several runs where people were just getting in there, wiping out the guy in like a blink. rinse and repeat. He was nice. Moving in. Moving on in. I don't think you've seen this build yet. Love the exotic dancing music. This is from Cyberpunk 2077, man. I'm playing that video game music because I don't know, like, I don't know non-video game music that isn't copyrighted, and I don't want to play, like, from the free list. Get that, like, ukulele music with the tiny xylophone. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Bing, 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 bing. They got it on all of those short videos on how to make something. I'm not a machine. I'm infested flesh. I hope you know.
Foggy, right. We're
Yep.
all here.
Yep.
Let's get started.
Now for the most interesting dialogue that you can get in this game ever. Blah 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 blah. Cool, thanks. Speaking of which, how is the stream looking to you? Is this a little bit clearer to you? Is it still pixely like a motherfucker sometimes? Looks nice. All right, good. I've been trying to figure out how to get around the limitations that Twitch gives you. They're pretty fucking intense. All right, now we get to see what this build looks like with some things in it. So I'll go into the sunlight, press 4. Where's an enemy? Jump up in the air. Oh, I missed him. Shit. 2 million, 11 million. 44 million. 200,000 up close. Wow. Am I in this mission alone? No. Everyone's dead. Alright, guy. Why is this not reviving? Hello? Hello? Oh, this game is great. Alright, dude, you're just gonna have to die. What in the fuck is happening with this game? Who the fuck developed the netcode for this? Am I connecting to somebody in literal, like... Am I connecting to somebody that's on the moon? What in the fuck? Get me the hell out of this. Abort mission. I don't care. What in the fuck? Mission failed. We'll get them next time. I don't think so. I don't think anybody's getting anything. That was the worst connection I've ever seen in this game ever. And I have like limits on my stuff to where I simply won't join missions that are above a certain ping level so that I don't run into that shit. What was that guy doing? My Ultra 4K pornography. I have to have it. But I'm also doing a profit taker mission, so let's hope I don't run into that guy again.
Foggy, right. We're all here. Let's get started.
Maybe it's because I skipped past the dialogue. I gotta go at it slow.
Thanks to that data you gathered.
Uh-huh. Yep. Alright, changed my mind. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Alright, let's see how it is. Hopefully get some connection speed, right? Not Mars Curiosity rover internet. Come on. Open the door. My memory used to have an idea that you could jolt in like forward 4 times real quick on this Amnesia platform. Did they get rid of that? Press 4. Charge myself up on a 1.
They're sinking with the ore. Shields going back up. Welder, deal with those pylons. Shields are waiting. Whatever you're
I think the only negative part about this is you're not building any combo counter.
the shields are vulnerable.
And I think that's fine, because look at that, wow. See what I'm building up on these schmucks with the extremely loud sniper rifle. I wonder if this person's secret lore is that they were obsessed with dolls before their brain was taken out. Kind of like how, Jesus Christ, the volume. Like in Wolfenstein, when your buddy gets his brain sucked out. I don't know if you've ever played that. I'm missing. And jump. I like how I'm up here above them and I still get affected by that. Anybody? No? You know, that would actually be pretty damn dark if that was the case. For this thing, you're literally fighting one of the Solaris United people, but they were like the daughter of the leader there. Oh my god, that would be dark. Alright. I'm not able to do damage to anything.
What is it?
Satellite just moved. Next crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
Can I get a leg?
Sparky, running out.
Can I kill their gun? Anything?
Now, we won't get another chance.
Alright, there we go. Yay, relics.
Pressing fire.
Give it to me. Give me the items.
We did it. We did it.
More of these. Not great. Not great, but I'll have to do.
Get in there, Tenor. Rip out anything you think might help our cause.
Yeah, it kind of feels like they added a cooldown on it.
Biz, what's that sound?
I don't know, what is that sound? We don't like how you're able to traverse this area at light speed. We want you to slow down and enjoy the scenery. Alright, we'll do one more mission on this one. I don't really think I'm getting the drops that I need.
We're all here. Let's get started.
I'm supposed to be getting repeller systems because I require those. And I don't feel like they're dropping at all. I don't know if there's another way to farm for it, or I'm just at the ultimate, whatever you call it, mercy of the drop tables, which I've gotten only those axes. Oh, but they're radiant. It saves you some time. No, I don't really think so. I don't think it works that way. Let me in. Let me. I wonder if there's a way to speed run this guy. Focus.
with the legs, and then work your way to
Contemplate the orb. Excuse me, what do you want? Reloaders, man. Look at that. 500,000 damage per shot with the Necromech. Ooh. We're gonna hit him from here, huh?
Better you than me.
They're sinking with the orb. Shields going back up. Outwelder, deal with those pylons.
99.
Shields are waiting. Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Those jackals?
That did it. She's vulnerable.
Terra jackal. Yeah, it is. Nuts.
Scratch another.
I'll get rid of him in a blink though. Press 4, stand in the sunlight, jump up, and melee. If I can jump up, jeez. Huh. Give me a big number. I wanna see a number. He's dead again. Help his soul. Let me charge this up. Jump in the air. I gotta get rid of the Vectus. It just does not feel good. I'm also being knocked to the floor every few nanoseconds by this boss here. I am. Give me another one. DJ Khaled. Read the best music. Oh. Didn't want that. Thank you, though. Anybody there? $15 million, wow. These aren't even red crits. $17 million.
Better you than me.
32 million. Wow. How's the thing still alive? Die.
Heads up. Bombardment inbound. This should confuse her adaptation system.
I feel like it's not hitting as hard though. I think that might be because my ribbon's not in there. But tell you what, those numbers are more than enough to make anybody happy. Give me the gun. Spend an eternity reloading it. Reloading clipazine. Wait a second, please.
A fallen Tenno needs your help.
Denied. He can die. juicy numbers. Love them. The only thing I could really complain about with the Necromech is it feels like he just doesn't have a lot of energy. And he dies quick.
Is this a bad time?
Is it?
Satellite just moved. Nev's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
We're running out of time. You have to kill her now. We won't get another chance at this.
I don't know, I'm getting data walled, whatever that kind of move is. Shoot him! That's a big ass gun, what the fuck?
You outworlders.
I never noticed that. Did I just suddenly die? Hello? Yeah.
Tenno has fallen. Revive them.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
Well, thank you for doing your part of the job, guy. Get some of these ads out of here, huh? Speaking of ads, I found out that I can now roll them, and I have 100% rejected the idea of rolling ads. I don't know if anybody else agrees, but I think ads are poison to anyone else's eyes.
Holy crap. We did it.
We did it!
Did it.
Hooray! Still nothing that I need. Nice.
There, Tenno. Rip out anything you think might help our cause.
A lot of charismas, but I don't know if the charismas are good for anything else than just getting your numbers high.
Sound?
The satellite is continuing to overcharge the orb. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will...
It's gonna blow. I'm gonna stick with my headcanon on that one. I think it'd be much nicer if the story behind that boss is like a yanked out brain of one of the Solaris people. Even better if it's the daughter of like the leader, because it would bring everything home on why they do what they do. I guess I got called to tauroids, but I didn't get anything that I needed. Yep, nothing. Good source for debt bonds, but who wants to do that all the fucking time? Stop chaining puncture or corrosion. Thanks for the chat. Guy doesn't notice that we're all out of it already. I guess it's because he has puncture and corrosion on his stuff and just wants everybody to not trigger anything that makes him do 0 damage. Unless I'm just a fucking idiot and I'm not paying attention. Let's go ahead and drop in our mods right here. Listen how quiet this game is. Now I know I turned my shit down because of the extremely loud sniper rifle shot that was going on, but still, kind of on the quiet side. I think I'm justified when I was just like, whoever's working the sound stuff, get him out of here forever. Primed strike. Then we gotta do cold. Do north wind. Can we do that? I'm really choking on how much I can realistically do. Plus 45% cold is not optimal. I want that 90%. But in order to do that, I kind of have to drop in another forma in order to do it. I gotta take care of either Gladiator Might or Organ Shatter, whichever I'm never gonna touch again, just to get the maxed out North Wind. What are we looking at right now? 2000 does corrosive and cold. I kind of wish it wouldn't do corrosive and cold. What is doing electricity? This. Why don't we do that and we switch them over? Get the electricity on the sides. That way we can do melee influence, right? That sounds great. And then you still get the prime, the cold. Yeah, that works out in the end. I still will need to drop in another forma to replace Gladiator Might, or not replace Gladiator Might, but to reduce the points on that one, so I can put a max cold North Wind on it. And meanwhile, for Vectis, we're getting rid of this because it wasn't exactly great. Ooh, which reminds me, I need to show you my ribbon. My ribbon is 86.8% electricity plus 195.1 critical chance, and minus 48.1 impact. I don't really know if that has a huge impact. Get it on my total damage, but it's pretty good otherwise. Kind of replaces impact for cold with a little bit of benefit, or electricity with a little bit of benefit on that one. With Vectis, I tried to make it a little bit better with this. I understand I don't have it really maxed out right now. But plus 128.4% critical chance with plus 78.8% toxin, plus 41.6 reload speed, which is actually super sick for this weapon, with minus 29% ammo maximum for its what you call it. I think I have another 3 forma to put in this thing before it's even worth it. The critical delay, minus fire rate. Fire rate doesn't matter on this weapon. You get that plus 200% critical chance easy on it. Galvanized chamber, multi-shot, additive. We could probably put that Argon scope equivalent on it as well. Let's see. My total damage on it was 6,000. Now it's down to 3. I don't understand. I didn't take anything off. Whatever. I gotta finish modding that one out, and hopefully the Vectis becomes a worthwhile weapon, because to me it looks sick. Volcar Wraith. I think I just might delete this one, because there's not really anything going for it. High critical chance and status. But who wants to do a sniper rifle for status? Let's be honest. Not a rook. Where is my Rubico? There we are. I'm not really getting anything for that mission though. It's starting to really bother me. Because I need it. I need some parts. Need some parts. Can I buy it off the marketplace? You think? Probably not. Yep. Whoa. Going in. Can I buy them?
Feel like getting into trouble? Oi, see anything you fancy?
British? Yeah, you can buy them. How many do I need though?
Cool. Authentic
Oh shit. My bad.
preferred
Bad. Make up. I need solar toroids and 3 repeller systems. I guess I'll buy 3 repellers and farm for the toroids. The toroids ought to be a lot easier to get, huh? Repeller systems need 3, 15,000, whatever. Okay.
Don't get too comfy now.
Oh, really?
You keep meeting like this, people.
Crazy. How do I give you points? Standing points. Or it's just standing. There you go. Take that. Does that max them out? Whatever, we'll check another fucking time. That's all that is driving me nuts. Because we got more grinding to do on that one. I'm gonna leave that one for later when I can just do a boring, waste my time and not stream it, because I don't think that's gonna be terrifically interesting to watch. And just me doing that over and over and over and over again with nothing to complain about. This out of the way before I go. I'm your son. I don't remember if I did this yet.
You've seen things in the deep void too, haven't you?
I've seen things
Flashing
too.
like dragons
And some
bellowing
stuff.
like giants.
Too many menus. Alright everybody, I'm going to hop off of Warframe. We're going to be streaming a little bit tomorrow. Hopefully I'm able to fix my mods on Cyberpunk because I'd really like to get that started. Warframe right now really makes me want to punch myself in the brain. Hotfix is temporarily paused. What the fuck? Let me read this real quick. Howdy Tenno, we're temporarily pausing hotfixes while we prep for Whispers in the Wall update 35.1.0, a February interim cert update. I don't know what cert is. Learn what cert means at Warframe Lexicon for update. Okay, let me open that one up. Code, hotfix, hot drop, cert build. Cert build describes the package code fixes that we submit to the certification process as explained from above. Oh, so they're pausing it because of consoles. They got to certify it before they release it on consoles. Word, 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 word. To avoid any confusions, update 35.1.0, completely separate and unrelated to the Dante Unbound update, slated for the release in March. This update serves to address issues that require code fixes and changes. Some heavy hitters from our known issues list, quote unquote, that will be issued on February's cert update include, but are not limited to, fixing Kalervo's Raffle Advanced ability not benefiting. Hey! Not benefiting from Tenno-Kai. Nice. Nice. Fixing Steel Path Alchemy missions. Bill having a limit of 3 Acolyte spawns. Okay. Fixing the Grim Wars Altfire not benefiting from multi-shot mods. I didn't even know that was a problem. Fixing Altfire and Karnon mode not activating when dual wielding with Glaive. I didn't know you could dual wield Glaive. With certain arcanes having 0 in their buff icons. I don't know what that meant, and much more. Thank you for not including all the other stuff that you plan on nerfing. But this doesn't mean we're not active somewhere else. Cross-platform saves is officially launched and open for all. Star Days returns. Additionally, Tenno card contest is now live. Whatever. The final Void Corruption Alert happens this Friday. The primetime continues into whatever. I'm really happy about that. Fixing Kalervo's Wrathful Advance not benefiting from Tenno-Kai. It definitely should have been benefiting from Tenno-Kai. Here's the list. Let's see. Bug report, search, separate, specify. Okay. Fixes. Necromites can be hard to find. WITW, what kind of fucking title name is that? Is that just a necromancy area, whatever that is? Clients in alchemy are not receiving rewards. Hosts can sometimes not earn rewards, or they do, and the reward does not show up in the mission progress. That's really weird. 2 mission various issues with bounty progression due to side objectives not being completable, including rogue necromechs, whispers, murmurs, sarcophagi. Tiny mirror defense is not currently working. Thank you for letting me know that, so I don't play that. Steel Path, Alberic's lab missions are not accessible via elevator. What do you mean elevator? Okay. Stage 1 of WICW, I don't know what that means. Can result in mission failed, but players are still able to progress. That's really weird. Survival missions in Albert do not have a per rotation pop up. However, rewards are still given and cannot be viewed upon extraction. Double weird. Players can create a broken ribbon, quote unquote. With these ribbons, should see them fixed upon logging in or completing a mission. What is broken ribbons? Starting Nether Cells when your star chart is in Steel Path mode will apply Steel Path modifiers. Whoa, I didn't know you could do Nether Cells in Steel Path. What is that even like? Because there's already like level 200 enemies, right? Are they like level 400 with even more armor? What is even the rewards for even going balls deep into something like that? That sounds crazy. Topaz shard, a secondary crit chance increasing with heat kills buff is not currently working. JK fixed it and stick. Okay. Topaz shard, secondary crit chance increasing with heat still is not completely working. You said that. Cool. Known issues requiring a code fix. Some arcanes have a 0 on their buff icon, whatever. Tenno-Kai heavy slam attacks will consume console only, combo on console only. Glade plus pistol while wheeling prevents use of alt fire. Grim Ward does not benefit from multi-shot. It really should be fixed. I think we just already talked about that one. So there's some changes coming into Warframe, and of course, classically, they don't want to include any of their any of the nerfs that they have in mind. Probably all of the builds that I've been able to do so far, but at least there's one thing that is good that's going to come from it is Kalervo. His number 1 ability, the one that builds all of that cool shit for you in the first place, Wrathful Advance. It should be able to be free with Tennokai, and I'm looking forward to that indeed. All right, that's gonna be me for today. We're gonna stream tomorrow, hopefully after I've updated my mods with Cyberpunk. Fingers crossed that it's gonna be easy and not at all annoying. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow.